Hey everyone, I'm in my yard right now and I don't have my mic on or anything. Um, and I'm recording here because this video has taken me all day to make. And I keep trying to um, take it in my office and be super serious because it's a super serious topic, but also like, it's kind of not. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be something that we have to debate on, but I really want to state super clearly that if my business doesn't make it through COVID, um, and the reason it doesn't make it through COVID is because my state, my government made a decision that's going to keep people safe and ensure as few deaths as possible as a result of this pandemic. That's cool with me. I am 100% okay with that. Do I want my business to close forever and die? No. Do I want it to live at the expense of an actual human person? Fuck no. I love my business. I started my business right before this whole thing fucking happened. Launched my business in January, registered with the state, mid-January. For more than half of this business's existence, we have been at stay-at-home owner. We have been social distancing. Non-essential businesses are closed. My clientele is mostly closed. My income is very low. As a business owner, I applied for the EIDL to help the business. PPP would not have been a good fit for us, but EIDL would have been. We didn't get it. I, as a person, as the only employee at my business who experienced reduced income as a result of COVID, I applied for unemployment. Didn't get it. As for the unemployment, I know that the unemployment office in our state is extremely overwhelmed. And I know that there are a lot of people who are in much more immediate danger than me of losing shelter, losing income. Losing, losing food, losing shelter, losing safety. We are not, as a family, me and my husband are not in that position right now. Things are getting more bleak as this continues. I'm not going to lie about it. Also, we're just not in that kind of danger. There have been years where we were. We're not right now. So, is it easier for me to say, yes, okay, the business dies if people live? Yes. Is it also easier for me to say that because I know that me and my business are not the same thing? Yeah. That's a thing I didn't always know. Letter-O-Matic is my 5th business. Do I love this business? Have I put a lot of time and money and energy into it? Yeah. Did I think that it was going to work out? Of course. Am I going to have to process the grief of it closing if it closes? Yeah. But I'm clear on what my principles are. I don't care if the business lives and we violate our principles, especially the very important sort of like prime directive principles of our business, which is that people are the most important thing. How the fuck can I operate a business where our fucking principles are that people are the most important thing when we're fucking letting them die of a preventable, disease? People don't have to fucking contract COVID. There are ways that we can support people and keep them at home and keep them safe. I wish that our government would invest more in supporting individuals, workers, and small businesses. Because they are not, we're all in a lot more stress and pressure. But that doesn't mean that I think that the solution is opening back up in an unsafe environment. That is insane. And the business owners that are acting like that would just be a normal sort of like loss, expense for them. I don't think they're the majority of business owners in this state. I can't believe that. There's no fucking way that I'm okay with people dying so that my business can what? What the fuck world would my business live in if people died so it could live? How could I then go out and serve people and know that they're the most important thing when I clearly didn't believe that, didn't act like that? No, 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 no. I'm not okay with a world where business owners are acting like we're putting people in danger. Like, that's a good idea. Fuck no, man. There is definitely a time in my life when I would have been more devastated to have a business loss, and have been. Oh man, have I been. There's also a time, financially and emotionally. There's a lot of time in the past when I put my self-worth 100% in my business. If the business wasn't doing well, I wasn't doing well. If the business had a problem, I had a problem. If something threatened the business and its livelihood or its ability to survive, I felt that I was being threatened. And I'm sure that's what's happening with a lot of these wackos who want the economy to work and open up despite the fact that we're endangering people. But that is not okay. We cannot act like our businesses are, we can't act from a place of the business being a person, because it's not. I'm a person. My business is a business. As long as I survive, as long as the people in my community survive, I can start another business. I can start 10 more businesses. At the end of the day, I only have one life. I only have one experience, a chance to live a principled, valued life in this fucking world, on this planet. If the business fucking dies, it dies. I can rebuild. I can move on. If a person dies, that's it for them. That's the end. And their whole family, that's the end for them too, in terms of their experience, their ability to experience that person. That's not a price that I'm okay with paying as a business owner, as a person. I also think that we should invest more in our small businesses. We should be able to have more leeway, so this isn't a question that comes up. And I'm really grateful that I live in an environment today, I live in a world today where I know my worth. I know my value. It is not this business. The business is a valuable thing that I own. The business is a thing I've invested in and want to succeed. But that's it. At the end of the day, I can make another one. At the end of the day, I myself am the person that holds the value in this thing. I don't have to prove my worth by having a profitable business in the middle of a pandemic. That would be insane. All I have to do is what I can do today, and one of the things I can do is advocate for safety. There are a lot of people, it's not just, strange old people that will die of COVID, although even if it was just strange old people like that, that's a person. I myself have compromised lung function. I am one of the people that is at the higher risk category. I don't want to get this and perish. I don't want anyone else to get this and perish. I don't want them to get it and survive. I don't want people to get it at all. I want all of us to be able to get through this thing as physically and emotionally intact as possible, which is why it's important for you to take care of yourself, and for you not to push yourself and not to act like you need to, on top of just surviving day to day, not to act like you need to be, the best. No one's going to win COVID, you guys. Like, it is okay to just survive. And it is okay to let some things go if it helps you survive, if it helps all of us survive. A business is just a business. And it hurts when things end, but it doesn't kill you. And that is the moral of this story. That is what I want people to take away from this, is that yes, it can feel awful when your business is threatened, but that's not anything compared to what it feels like when people in your life, or when you lose your life. We have to have some perspective on what's important. People are more important than businesses. People are always going to be more important than businesses. They have to be. So that's what I have to say. See you tomorrow.